hey. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you at first, and then I will finger spell the word, and then give you the sign. If I need to talk again, I'll talk. If not, I'll just sign to you. That way you can get like both going on. Okay, so if you don't have the sign for number, this is the sign for number. Number one. So you can use two signs with that. You can either use, well, this doesn't really matter. You can use dollar, dollar, or dollar. So dollar or dollar, dollar or dollar. But I don't use this one a lot because it's very close to blowjob. The hand shape is slightly different on this one, but so I use a lot. You'll see a lot of people say, "You have $5, $5, $5." Okay. So this is your left hand, this is your right hand. So your left hand stays stationary, your right hand moves. So that's I can't, like anything. So I'm gonna teach you another one just for your own edification. This one is a general can't, but one that's I physically am unable to do something like, for example, milk, drink, I can't. Like you twist your wrist, if you can, I remember you have wrist issues, so if you can, twist your wrist and bend your finger, can't. That means physically unable to. But if you can't remember that, this works just fine. So can't. Okay. It's also refusal. So the whole idea of I won't be showing up today, like that means I'm not. That means I'm not. But this won't means refuse. Like, I won't show up to work today. No, not gonna do it. That type of thing. It has like an air of, what's the word? Defiance to it. So, no. That means to increase or to give a raise to something, to add to an amount. So this is your base amount, and this is you're just adding to it. So decrease, which decrease would be the opposite. Decrease, increase, decrease, increase, decrease. This also means to gain weight, this lose weight. So any number that you're going to add to or take away from, you can use that sign for. So increase or decrease. I don't know if she's using that or that, but I think for ASL 1, 2, 3, whatever, it would be this. But there's another one to increase or decrease. Increase. And that means like a group of people. Increases or decreases. Like it's like a group that gets bigger or smaller. So increase, decrease. But I think she means this one. Some of the signs I'm going to give you are my signs. I don't know if it's the one that she uses. She's older, so who knows. Okay. So, HARD has many words in English. This HARD means like difficult. Oh, that's difficult. So it's bounce. So if something is like hard like a rock, it's hard. So it's the same movement, you just change your hand shape. So difficult versus hard. So this is more like you're hitting like a rock or something. So it helps you understand like something that's actually hard. So difficult, like hard in texture. So this one, think of it could be two things that she did. So think of like that, like, oh, I just thought of, or this. So this is your left hand. You're gonna have it like this, and your point your finger's gonna go from your brain, and this is to show up or to pop up or to appear. So a thought just popped up. So, oh, I just thought of, like that's about, oh, just thought of what we're talking about. But to think of is, oh, that's another one I just thought of. So to think of or to think would just be like the pointer finger touching your brain to your head. So this is your left hand, this is your right hand. Your right hand's gonna like jazz fingers, jazz fingers, jazz fingers until it pulls everything out. So that means to run out of something. Like milk or time or patience. It's just something was originally this, and it's like a volume type of thing. The amount of something you have. Okay. Now, she has the word deplete on here. Again, I'm going to show you a sign. Maybe it's the sign she used. I don't know. But I would use a sign for deplete. So this is, again, a volume thing. It goes down. Like something that is depleted. But I would also use run out. Like, oh, it's depleting. So, I don't know. Just maybe ask her on that one. So, deplete. Or deplete for that one, too. Okay. Hear and sound. Hear / sound. Sound. Sorry. We'll start again. Okay, anything that has an S, like a plural in English, you'll have to show that in sign language. So if it's cabinets, you're gonna do cabinets. What if it's cabinet? Just one, okay? But it literally is just the gesture, the mime of how you would do it. So how do you open your cabinets? How do you open your drawers? That's the sign for dressers, just so you know. Dresser is two hands, or this can be a drawer or cabinet. Like, it's a lot of miming with those ones. Okay. Lecture or speech. Yeah, it's just like your, I don't know, just, I don't know how to give you an association with that one. This is your left hand. This is your right hand. Left hand is kind of like this. Right hand grabs the wrist or butt wrist, earth, and then you're gonna take both hands and you're gonna rip. So it's earth, that's a sign for earth, and then to quake is to shake. And I would do that with earth. This means something violent is happening, or big, or impressive. She has fix / make, and they're two different sides. So I don't know if she's meaning I'm about to fix dinner. So this means to repair. Now, to make is a different sign. So this is to repair, which makes sense because you're like, oh, repair. And to make something is make. It's to produce something. So you have two signs for first. You can sign, actually three, depending on how you want to sign it. This is called an ordinal number. First means like first placed, first in show, like that's an ordinal, or first in line, that type of thing. Now, like that shows your placement of something. Now we have like the first, like the beginning. So we have first or first. I've seen both, but I usually do firstly because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that type of thing. So if you're counting, they call them, oh, that's not a cardinal number. I don't technically ordinal. That's a sequence, like first, beginning, versus placement. Does that make sense? Cup. Cup. Literally, it's just like you like feeling the length of a cup. So you're gonna do shocked. You're gonna do from your eyes. It's like your eyes are being like popped out of your head and thrown on the ground because you're so shocked. 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 Okay. Awful. / terrible. Awful. Terrible. Or if you just do one, and your face will show how awful or terrible. Like, oh, that was awful. Or that type of thing. Awful / terrible. It also means hate, depending on like what connotation you use. That could mean hate as well. So keep that in mind with your facial expressions. Like, ugh, she's awful would be like, oh, I hate her type of thing. So be careful with that. This is a handshake. Where you eat, where you sleep. Where you eat, where you sleep. Where you eat, where you sleep. Cool? Wind and breeze. And so depending on how fast the wind is going is how fast your fingers are going. So if it's a wind, that means it's light breeze. Or if it's, that means it's a gusty wind. And the last one, last one is party. Okay, so there's 2 signs for party. It just depends on how old school she is. So I signed with P's party. That's my old sign. But a lot of people sign for the new sign, or the more conceptually accurate sign is party. Party. I do party with P's, and they do party with Y's. The reason being, this is like what they call an initialized sign, adding just a letter to the end of it, or to the beginning of it to make it like some sort of situation. But this sign actually means play, to play. But that's what a party is like an adult playtime. So they changed it to party. So you can use either or, P's or Y's, whichever ones you remember. They're both right. Anyway, hope that helps.